So what's up guys, I'm Mash from TechMash and hope you are doing well. So today I'm going to review the Fantech HG15 Captain 7.1 headphone. This is a gaming headphone. So as you can see, this is the headphone and I have bought the headphone around February of this year and I have used it for over 8 months. And just let me show you that you can see that there are some wear and tear, so I have used it quite extensively, and today I'm going to review it and give my honest opinion about this Fantech HG15 headphone. So at first, just let me tell you the pricing of this Fantech HG15. So I bought it from my country, which is Bangladesh, for around 2200 taka. And in USD I think it is around $22 or something, and I would also put all the pricing in the screen so you can check those out. So this is the packaging. This is nothing fancy or anything, so just let me put it aside for convenience. So as you can see, this is the headphone itself. So first just let me talk about the build quality of this headphone. So from the beginning I was really happy with the build quality of this Fantech HG15. So you can see that it is saying that it is a gaming headphone and it is made as it is. Like as you can see, there is like RGB in the side, and which looks really great. You can also turn it off or you can also turn it on via this switch here, okay. And also there is an LED in the microphone and I will talk about it later, okay. So here you can see that at the top there is like metal. So the structural rigidity is there and it is good, and also you can see that there is like sort of leather. I don't think it is actually genuine leather, but it is leather or something like this, and you can see that it is adjustable and it is really comfortable. When I put it around my head, something like this, you can see that how it looks, and I can also adjust the microphone where I want it to be, and when I am not using it, then I can also put the microphone away. So the build quality is good, but you can see that after using it for around 8 months, you can see that in the cushion there is like the leather is coming out. The leather is coming off. It started mainly because I was using it with my glass. You can see that I wear glass. So when I use it with my glass, at the end of my glass, it started the fracture in the leather, and now it is peeling off. So this is a downside, that the air cushion leather is not of great quality, but the air cushion itself is soft, so it is good for longer session of gaming. I have to say it is really comfortable and it is like completely over my ear. So if you have like a large head, then it might not be perfect. So I think you should try it before you buy. And if your head size is like average like mine, then I think that this would be really comfortable for you, okay. And I have to say in the build quality that it has another problem, which is that you can see the LED in the microphone. So you can't turn it off. Like let me show you. If I just turn off the LED in the side, then you can see, if I just turn it off, you can see that this LED is always, this light is always turned on in the microphone section, okay. So it is really quite annoying. Like if you just wear it, you can see that it is in my peripheral vision, so it is quite disturbing and I cannot turn it off. So what I did was I just put a tape around the light to just cover the light up, because really it is annoying and you cannot off it. So this is a problem. And another problem I have faced is that when you turn on the RGB and you wire it around your head, then after a certain amount of time, like just for 15 to 20 minutes, your ear started to warm up, because the warmth or the temperature is increased when you use the RGB. So this is a downside. So when I use it, I just tend to turn off the RGB because I use it for a longer session, and I don't want my ears to get warm. So if you are planning to use the RGB while using the headphone, this is a thing to keep in mind, that it tends to get warm inside of the ear cups when you turn on the RGB for a longer period of time. So this is the two cons with the build quality, how it is built. So now let's move on. So now let's talk about the sound quality. So for gaming, it is really good. At first I was a little bit skeptical because it has like 7.1 virtual surround sound and I was not used to it. But after a certain period of time, it is like I have used to it, and the sound quality for gaming is good for the budget. It is not like out of the budget it is really great or something. For the budget, the sound quality is good. And also for like music listening, it gets the job done. I am not an audiophile or anything, so for me it's okay. I can listen to music and everything, it's alright for me. And now let's move on to the microphone quality. So I have to say the microphone quality of this headphone is really great, and I would now try to show you. So now the sound you are listening is directly coming from the microphone of this Fantech HG15. I will not edit it or anything, so that you can get a clear idea of how it should sound, the microphone should sound. And there is a problem with the microphone, and it is that when you cannot turn off the microphone, okay, there is no button or anything to turn it off. And I know it's quite a lot to ask to, like, in this budget segment obviously. So that's one thing, that you cannot actually turn off the microphone. And now just let me move on to my microphone. So we have talked about the microphone, now let's talk about the wire. Like you can see that the wire of this Fantech is really thick and it is of good quality obviously. I really like the wire of this Fantech headphone. And also let me just show you the end. Like this is really just a plug and play, so you just plug it and you are all set to go. And there is also two other issues I have faced. Like just let me show you. You can see that this is the button by which you can control the LED, okay, but it is really in the bad position and it is a touch button. So when I just put it on my headphone, I usually tend to just touch it by mistake, and it is quite annoying at first, but I got used to it after a while, after a month or two. But it is really annoying. Like if I just put it here, you can see that when you just take it off or take it on, your hand naturally rests on here. So this is a bad place to put a touch sensitive button here. And also you can control the volume by here, and it is alright, the position of it is alright, but you have to be careful. Like if you just put neck pin or something, then here this is like a knob, so it mistakenly just the volume turn up or down, so it is also a bad thing. So that was the review of my Fantech HG15. I tried to be as honest as possible because I have used it personally. So I have shared my personal experience with you. And if you like this review, then please hit the like button. If you have any question or any suggestion, then let me know that in the comment section below. And please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more future videos like this one. So I'm Mesh from TechMesh, and I'm signing out.